Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, what's up, everybody? It's your homeboy. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your virtual homeboy Payne here. Back to you again. Today, I'm going to be making a video. This is going to be a tutorial video on how to use Discord. I've been, trying to grow a community here on Discord, and I've been going around different platforms on the internet and trying to get people to come and join into my community. I have a peace community going on, and I've been facing a lot of issues with people not understanding how to use Discord. They say that the user interface is a little complicated to use. So I'm making this tutorial video for people that might not get how to use it. And for me, I've been on Discord since the beginning of Discord, so it's really simple to me because I've seen everything how it grew and progressed where it started from. So I already had previous experience, but for today, I'm going to be showing people how to use Discord Mobile. Discord Mobile is Discord itself is a mobile and PC app. You can get it for Mac and Windows, and you can get it for Android and iPhone. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be showing today is how to use Android and iPhone Discord app. Okay, I got both. Um, I have both devices up here now. As you can see, these are both phone accounts that I use for various different things, like POV cam for whenever I'm showing something in Discord. I have a garden, so whenever I'm tending to my garden, I have a camera. The POV cam is for my garden, and then I watch a lot of news while I'm doing things in Discord. So I have another device that will stream news. We also stream whatever else we want. And while I'm working out, I'll sit there and watch while I do whatever I need to. So just gonna click on this one right here. I'm actually going to let's actually title these different. Change nickname to oops, Android app. And this one will be, for now, the iPhone. My fingers don't want to work today. Okay, so let's start with the Android app, with the Android version, just because we're on that one first. But there's only like very subtle differences between the Android and iPhone. Everything else is pretty much the same. I usually use my iPhone, so if there, I really don't know too many of the differences for the Android. But here we go. So when you create a Discord account, you won't have anything here. Okay, you're gonna be brought to your homepage down at the bottom left here. You see where it says, let me maximize this. you see where it says home, notifications, and you, right? That's your little menu tab down there. And at your home section, right here on the left, you're not gonna have anything. This is your server list, right? This little icon is the logo for my server. Right here is where you add a server. You could create your own server once you learn how to do that. It's very tedious work, so I recommend getting help with it. Down here, at the last one down here, this is for any study groups you might have in the real world. They will let you know about that if you ever were in those study groups. And then here, at the very top, is your messages. Okay, this is where you want to be to add people, to check for message requests. A lot of people don't realize that now Discord has message requests to filter out bad messages and stuff like that. So you always want to be mindful to check that up here. Here's where you add friends, and search button is right there for whatever you might need to search up. You know, it's pretty simple. Right here is a new feature that I like that they added in. This is basically like a shortcut, so you don't have to go scrolling. So what confuses newbies is this is what makes it confusing. When people click on the server and they see all these channels, that's what confuses people that I've noticed. So they see all these channels and then they become overwhelmed. That's what this is for. This right here mitigates that so that you don't have to you don't have to see that, or you don't have to go through that. You don't have to, scroll down just to find who you might, want to join a voice channel with. So let's go back to that, because that's the next part. Oh, well, let me actually show you what happens. So as you can see right here, these are everybody in the voice channel. Let's say you get on and you know who you want to speak to. It's got a bunch of different ones. None of these people are online. That's why they look like that. But if they are online, it'll look like this, right? And you just click on it. And if you're not in the VC already, VC is short for voice channel. If you're not in the voice channel already, then it'll prompt you to join the voice channel. So now going back into the server, here's the server. Usually servers will have the rules and the info, and all the important stuff for your roles and everything will be at the top of the server. Usually you'll have to, do some sort of like vetting or verification process in most servers. And all that stuff is there in the beginning. And mine here is, it's pretty much set up the same way. So the channels are stacked in categories, right? You have to look at the wording. The categories are in capital and the channels themselves are in lowercase. So when you see the lowercase ones, you know that those are being grouped into a category. And if this is looking overwhelming, like it's too much, you can collapse the categories. Sorry. You can press these arrows on the left-hand side, right next to the wording. That's right here. You can just tap on it with your finger. Oops. And it'll open and close them so that you don't see as much, and then it won't be so overwhelming. You can just have it like voice channel focused, because I'm pretty sure that the voice channels won't collapse. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like most of the voice channels won't collapse. Only anything that is connected to that category will collapse. I don't know why. I guess these aren't collapsing because the notifications, they won't collapse if you have something to look at on there, I guess. I'm guessing. Let me double check. Okay, maybe it's too much in there. I don't know why this isn't collapsing, but they should collapse and it should make it easier for you to see. Um, I guess it's anything other than text and voice channels. I don't know. No, because the selfie rolls went away. Okay. Oh yeah, it's anything that has a notification on it will not collapse. Okay, cool. So that way it gets you to look at whatever is being posted on Discord. Okay. That's that, and I'm going to teach people how to join the voice call. So, first, this is how, if you are a newbie just trying to get in and you just want to keep things simple, just want to get in and chit chat, down here at the bottom is your menu bar. That's what I call your menu bar, right? You got your camera here. Oh, if anytime you want to leave out to check something, you just literally tap the screen and slide it down. Tap the screen, slide it down, and then you can just tap on that icon again to bring you right back to chat. This is your camera button. There you go. This is your microphone button. Mine is server muted. If you are a server owner or have the perms to, you can server mute people. If they're like being obnoxious or something, or they're away from their keyboard and they have loud background noise, that's what that option is for, server mute. I have it set up for this video. Here is the side chat for the channel itself. Every channel, every voice channel has its own side chat for the people in the channel at the moment. People that are not in the channel could always click on it from outside the channel and see what's going on in there. This is your activities tab where you can play various games and stuff. Watch together on YouTube, all types of stuff. And then when you pull up your menu tab, your menu bar, you have different options. Here you see where it says stop sharing. I'm sharing my screen so you're able to see what's going on my screen. That's how you screen share. You just pull this up. When you come into VC, you just pull this up. It'll say screen share or share screen. And you just tap that and it's ready to go. Here's the soundboard. Soundboard does various things like, okay, I don't think that worked. Let me see why. Did I turn this on? Nope. I don't know. Didn't work. But anyways, that's that. And then here's the noise suppression down here at the bottom. Take note of that too. People are going to ask you about that. If you have anything in your background, you want to turn on crisp. Crisp is this is some very good noise suppression technology that Discord has. I really recommend it. I like it a lot. I love Discord's security system with its encryption. Here's your voice menu. Here's how you edit your voice options. You can turn the push to talk on in case you're aware you have a noisy background. Then you have auto sensitivity, which does that, so you don't have to figure out like where to place your or your sensitivity for your voice volume. I don't ever use that. I just put it down here for me because I'm aware of my background. Then you got soundboard, enable mobile overlay. That's going to take up some of your battery power and stuff, processing. So that's that. Um, and it's pretty much the same with iPhone. Um, Another issue that I have seen is people not knowing how to turn things down. So if I was to bring in a bot, let me show you. If I was to bring in a bot, and this happens with like other people too, because everybody has different mics. So, and then their settings could be different. So you could do this. You could apply this with other people. Um, so let's use.
It's DJ Bolt in the building.
Let's use. Let's use the iPhone for this. Okay. Okay, so this is how you turn someone else down. Um, let's say that the music bot is too loud and I can't hear Android app. I can't hear the Android app person, Let's pretend that Android app is a person. And I'm another person. I can't hear because the music is too loud. What you want to do is tap and hold on the square of the person that you want to turn down. And then you see their menu. Everybody has a personal menu. And like I said, if you have certain permissions, you can do these things. If you don't have the permissions, you won't even see these options down here. But back up here's the voice settings. You can turn them down. You can just mute them completely. You can mute their soundboard, and you can disable their video if you don't want to see what they're doing. And that's how simple it is. Discord is way more simple than a lot of other apps. Than more simple than you think. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty much the basics for Discord. Everything else you can pretty much figure out as you go. When it comes to like learning how to drop links, add pictures, that stuff is so easy. If you just, the more you tamper with Discord, the more you're gonna get the feel for it, and that's what I really recommend for people. And it's really fun because then when you discover all the cool things you can do, all the cool features that it has versus like something like Zoom or TeamSpeak, you'll really appreciate it. And you'll probably make Discord a home app just like I have and millions of others too. But that's all my time for this video. I appreciate you guys listening in. Have a good day.